Good morning, everybody. I'm happy to be back with you for story time. Today we're going to do a book called Smudge's Grumpy Day by Miriam Moss. And I have picked this book because I have been a little bit grumpy these last couple of days. And I think it's just because I miss seeing all of you. So this is a fun book, I think. Smudge jumped out of bed, stubbing her toe on the chair. "Ow!" she cried. She looked out the window at the pouring rain. "Oh no," she muttered, "I'll be stuck inside all day." Smudge got dressed, and when she looked in the mirror, she noticed something else that was wrong. "Oh, rats," she grumbled. She has buttoned up her shirt wrong. "Good morning," said Stripe cheerily. "Huh," replied Smudge. "What's the matter?" asked Stripe. "Everything," answered Smudge grumpily. "Well, maybe some breakfast would help," suggested Stripe. "I don't want any," Smudge said with a pout. "Well, what would you like to do today?" asked Stripe. "Not answer any more questions," she said rudely. "What's wrong?" asked Stripe. "Maybe I could help." "No, you can't," Smudge said, looking very cross. "Well, if you're going to be rude," said Stripe very calmly, "maybe you better go and do it somewhere else." "I will go somewhere else," Smudge cried, stomping out of the room, "and I won't come back, ever." So Smudge slammed the door and she marched down the path towards the river. The rain trickled under her collar and down her neck. Smudge stood by the river for a long time, feeling miserable. After a while, Goose paddled by. "Hi, Smudge," said Goose. "You look sad. Is something wrong?" "Well, I just left home," said Smudge, wiping the rain from her eyes, "and I'm not going back, ever." "Well, maybe you'd feel better if we played in your treehouse," Goose suggested. Smudge smiled. "Okay," she said. Smudge and Goose had a wonderful time playing games and being silly. Soon, Smudge forgot all about being grumpy. Rabbit and Mole heard their laughter and came over. "Ahoy there," shouted Rabbit. "Come and play pirates with us." Smudge and Goose climbed aboard their boat. "Smudge has left home," said Goose, "and she isn't going back, ever." "Never?" gasped Mole. "Well, I think so," said Smudge. Smudge, Goose, Rabbit, and Mole played pirates all afternoon, and then it began to get dark. "Smudge, why don't you go home, just for tonight?" suggested Mole as they rode home. "I don't think I can," Smudge said. "I told Stripe that I wouldn't come back, ever." "Will you spend the night in your treehouse then?" "I bet you're brave enough," suggested Rabbit. Smudge slowly nodded her head, but she didn't feel all that brave. Nervously, Smudge watched the darkness swallow her friends as they walked home, leaving her all alone. Suddenly, she heard a loud crack below. Smudge froze in fear. She shut her eyes, wishing she were home. "Hello," said Stripe, entering the treehouse. "I thought you might like some supper. I have missed you since you've been gone." "Oh, I've missed you too," said Smudge, smiling with relief. "Stripe," said Smudge, "I was really grumpy this morning, wasn't I?" "Yeah, but everyone gets grumpy sometimes," replied Stripe gently. "After we've had supper," asked Smudge, "can we just go home?" The end. So I like that book because it shows us how it's okay to be grumpy. You guys hopefully have been having fun and playing outside and playing with your brothers and sisters, but I know you've missed some of your friends. So even if you feel grumpy, that is okay. Each day is a new day. So I hope you have a good week, and I will see you soon.